the World Record Series 2, Honorable Ambedkar sir. I welcome to the colleagues from my college, Dr. Sanjay Kale sir, Dr. Anita Dole madam. Then I welcome all the participants who joins the series regularly. Welcome to you all. So before to start the presentation, in short, I would like to introduce the keynote speaker, Dr. D.Prabakar, who is a professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Karpagam. He is from College of Engineering, Coimbatore. So with this brief introduction, now I request the keynote speaker, Dr. D.Prabakar, please start your presentation for today's topic. Welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for introduction, sir. Now I am going to present our topic, sir. Sir, is visible to all, sir?
Yes, sir. You are most welcome. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, good evening to one and all present here. So, my special welcome to that the organizer of this today webinars, and now we are going to start that. Our topic is that effective teaching and learning ways to engaging students in classroom environmental. As a faculty, so we need to engage our students in the effective way, and they could able to teach and learn in the holistic environmental. So this is today's topic. So we are going to start in that. And today's discussion we have start with yes, the web. Excuse me. Sir, 1 second, sir. It's stuck in my system.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, please.
Yes, sir. Yes. So let's start with the agenda. So introduction, teaching and learning, teaching pedagogies, teaching methods, classroom management, teaching supporting tools, best practices. So let us start with introduction. So as a teacher, so we have a privileges to the teaching and learning process. So we are all aware of that. So teaching learning process is said transformation of the process of the knowledge from teachers to the student. So just is that normal teacher as go to the class and they are just dictating and all. So today's the students are rebelled and their minds are very, very ignited, and they are asking several questions about the topic. Because of that in schooling in sense, so they are aware of that our recent trends and the recent topics of that. So they have so many social medias are there, so they have idea and easily connected with this social media, and they are aware of that our teaching learning process. They are expecting from the teacher advanced level, just like the traditional teaching and learning method. So in this scenario, so we need to address this one. So we are trying to apply for various teaching pedagogies and best practices in the classroom environmental. So just the teacher not only teach the lesson to the student, and also we are aware of the students mindset, what they are expecting from the teacher, and we need to fulfill their requirements. So this is very essential. So let us start with introduction, and next we are moved to the teaching learning strategy. So in this, so first of all, the teacher, we should know about the learners. So learners is the student. So first of all, the learners should know about and address these questions. So then only, so we can understand what kind of teaching pedagogy or what kind of mechanism we should apply for this. So then only we can easily find out the students' knowledge, and we can segregate or categorize it into various levels. So like advanced learner, and then achievers, and then average learner. So based on that, we can provide that, and additional mechanism if required, we are going to apply for that during the class session. So every student must address the question. So this is the example. Then only we can easily understand the candidate and all. So next one. So what is the role of teacher? So as a teacher, we all are the teacher. So as for that, we have a so many important roles and responsibility. So we are the second parent for the each and every student. So not only the student came in front of that, and we are teaching and sharing knowledge is not in adequate one. So we have a responsibility, especially the social responsibility, and we can build our national is a good one, and we are providing the moralities and all. So this is very, very important. And also a teacher is a role model for the student, and also it's providing the effective communication directly and indirectly, so reach the particular student and all. Next one. So understand the learner. So how to understand the learner? So for example, so in our class we have a 60 peoples are there. So we are taking any kind of topics and all. The 60 peoples cannot able to learn and the particular topics and all. So because of that, their grasping power will be different. For instance, we are explaining the concept. Instead of the 60 peoples, might be 10 people or 5 people, they are going to grasp immediately. So remaining people, they are need additional mechanism or additional way to understand the concept. So because of that, so in addressing these things, we should need about that, and concentrate how to focus all the students. So it is not possible, but anyhow we are applying some mechanism and engage the student in the effective ways. That includes that, first of all, we should learn the learners. That means students in the class, what kind of expectation we need to address them, and what they are expecting from the particular teacher and all, and create the mutual relationship between them, and we create the healthy habits and developing good environmental in the classroom. And also the student is feeling good to learn our concepts and all, and they know our thoughts, and we know the particular student's thought. Then only we can easily understand, and we can share our thoughts without any lagging of that. So next one. So this is simple activity. So in continuation with the previous slide, so this is activity is that first of all, student must aware of the teacher, and teacher should aware of the particular student. So then only these student is able to continue, or able to having the positive and negative thoughts, or having, like I'm saying, is the strength and weakness of the student. And the student also know about the faculty, the particular faculty having these much of condition. So when he is angry or she is angry, or what is the condition she or he in that present situation, the candidate should aware of the teacher's mindset, and the teacher and also aware of the student mindset. The mutually they are understanding about that, and we can maintain the good relationship between the students. So this is the outcome of that. We can create more number of upliftment of the student and all. Next one. In continuation with the this thing, so this empathy. So this is very, very important. So because of that, so empathy is that it is a feeling of we can understand of the another person in their perspective. So instead of that, so many things we are aware of that. So the empathy is very, very important. So this empathy also used in the design thinking concept also. So design thinking concept, all of aware of that. So that is that project based learning. It is one kind of the project based learning is that. And now we enter into the topic of that. So teaching pedagogies. So what is the teaching pedagogies is that we are aware of that. So many pedagogies are that the pedagogies are designed by the individual teacher, okay, for their own ways. Ultimate aim is that so they need to share their ideas, and the grasp will be student side is that ultimate thing is that they are sharing their knowledge. Everyone must understand the concept without any deviation and all. So this is very important, and it's also used to develop the particular skills and attitude of the learners. So this will completed based on the interaction between the teacher and the student, and also it's create the significant impact on the learner's mind. And this is the simple approach and the illustration about the pedagogy approach. So let's start when the we have the 5 steps are there. So one is that constructivity is collaborative, integrative, reflective, inquiry based learning is there. So we start with constructivity. So that is that we are sharing our knowledge. That knowledge will be is the constructive one. So we are sharing that the people are requiring real world scenario where we are applying this concept, or where we are analyzing, or where we are evaluating. So these things are people are requiring is that. So just simply we are explaining the concept in the, just like the textbook, the concept and all. So they are expecting more real time concept, real time example from the teacher. And the we are explaining these things. Next one is that collaborative learning. So which means instead of that single learning is that, that is individual learning, the collaborative learning is very important. Because of that, the particular person having idea in front of the forum they have posted, so each one providing the input to the particular group and all. So collaboratively they can work for the particular task. And integration. So how many technologies are required? This example I am saying is that, or how many methodologies or teaching technologies are there. So we are integrative environmental we are going to use in that, and is for upliftment of the student skill and enrichment of the student knowledge and all. And these should be reflective in the student outcome. So because of that, we are having objective. So what, for instance, we are explaining one concept. So this is the objective of the concept, and what is the outcome of the concept. The outcome means that the concept the particular student is going to apply for the real time, or their implementation of any project if having. So these things we are is reflecting in our concept and all. So in the finally inquiry based learning. So these inquiry based learning is that they are asking questions, several questions, and the teacher will address. So this is one important tool to identify the student with high minded or high knowledgeable person. Because of that, during the execution or during the studying of the particular concept and all, the inquiry based learning involving is that they are asking several number of questions. So these questions addressed, and they are easily understandable, and they can complete their task without any deviation. Next one. So importance of pedagogy in teaching. So what is the importance? So we are applying the pedagogy. So for your information, the pedagogy designed by the individual teacher for their level of sharing the particular knowledge and all. So it provides the advertisement of, so improves quality of teaching, and it provides the cooperative learning environmental. So eliminates the monotonous learning, and they can follow the way of learning, and convenient lab approach for all, improves teacher student communication. So first one, improves quality of teaching. Yes, definitely. So normally the chalk and talk, addition of that lecturing of the concept. So it providing additional quality and easily understand the concept. Because of that, the traditional way they are going to apply for the particular pedagogy for applying and sharing their knowledge. So this will improve the quality definitely. And cooperative learning. So because of that, each a teacher not is going to learn the entire thing in their life is that, because learning is the life learning process. So they also is a co-learner, and they are discussing and they are deliberating their ideas in front of the forum. So in best way they can choose and providing that. So this is the best way and easily understand by the all other students in that. That's why encouraging cooperative learning environment. And the particular student is struggling in the single monotonous learning is that, is going to create that. So group learning instead of that single learning is that. And the student can apply their individual way, and they are providing that the way is the correct, and we are applying so many concepts, the way will be correct or not, so we should valid or not. Convenient learning approaches all is that. So they can convenient, they are not aware of that this learning is tough or not, but we are going to provide that the learning is very simple, and we are providing the holistic approach, so they can easily understand the concept, and we are providing additional implementation techniques or the learners they are struggling to understand the concept. And finally, so it creates a bond between the teacher and student. So it's done by the good communication and all. And next one is that, so role of pedagogy in effective learning. So what is the role is
Sir,
that,
sir,
sir?
excuse me, sir. Excuse
Yes
me,
sir,
sir.
there is.
Some voice is coming from your side. I mean, some children are talking. Uh,
Okay, okay sir, now it's okay sir.
yes, sir. Yes, yes. Please
Oh,
continue. Yes.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, role of pedagogy in effective learning is that, so improve teaching quality. Already in the previous slide we have added. So, how the teaching quality will be improved or that. So, encourages different learning style. The learning style will be designed by each teacher. The different learning style by each teacher, there is a unique one. So, because of that, the single people they are unique teaching style is that, and enables learning for students with special needs. So they are need some additional mechanism to know about the concept. In traditional mechanism, we are just explaining the theory part and the diagramming and all. So, but now it is the special parts is going to with the visualization part, illustration of the particular concept, they can easily understand all that. And so, what is the objective we are going to explain that, so it will be easily understandable by the student and all. So, how impact these pedagogy on the learner is that, so as the outcome, as the teacher, so we are explaining the concept, and we understood the learners and all, and how the pedagogy impact on the learners is that it provides the student centered approach. Yes, definitely. So we are providing the student centered approach. We are giving priority to the, so what the students are expecting from the teacher. So that is the way we are change into that based on their feedbacks and all. So we can create our teaching mechanism and pedagogy. We can apply for that, and continuously assessment of students. This is the way is that, so we can conduct quiz, or we can conduct any slip test or register that, so we can easily assess the students and all. And followed by, so encourage the teamwork. Because of that, so the teamwork is very essential, it creates very important thing, and we are encouraging the teamwork. And last is that it provides the and development of the cognitive skill. So they are easily upliftment of their skill and understand the what we have provided as a concept and all. And so these are the teaching methods, but not limited to that. We are aware of that. So lecture based learning is that, is the normal lecture based, is the traditional way. So effective learning is that, so we are taking the aids of the technology and transforming our knowledge with the help of technology to the student. And activity based learning like role play, quiz, and we are conducting mind map activity. So these are came under the activity based learning. So problem based learning, so we are providing the problem in front of the group, and we are ask them to provide the solution for that. So they can refer the textbook reference, and what are the possibilities that they are providing the solution for that. And inquiry based learning is that, so we are providing the problem along with the solution. We are asking several number of questions. Based on that, we are study about the concept and fulfill this type of learning is that. Team based learning is that, group discussion and the teamwork, we are going to learn the things is that. And design thinking based learning, so it's providing the real time environmental and provides the prototype model for the particular problem. And the blended learning is that hybrid learning, so it is provided in the classroom environmental, so both traditional way and online way. So what is required based on the topic, and we can use it for this blended learning is that. And game based learning is that, for the particular difficult task is there or mathematical concept, they are student struggling to know about this concept is that, we are applying some game mechanism. Based on that, they can learn the concept easily. And final one is that project based learning is that, so they are go for the project and all. uh, they can know about that what is project, and applying concept and transform into the prototype model and all. So based on the teaching method is mechanism method, so we are going to discuss the three important mechanism is that. So first one is that activity based learning. So activity based learning already we have discussed in the previous slide briefly. So this slide is that in the class for the particular topic. So we are aware of that, and we are uh, enroll the student or encourage the students to do the puzzles, games, role play, skit, storytelling, demonstration using educational videos, providing the concept and hello. Yes, sir. I will continue, sir.
Yes, 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 sir.
Okay. So the design thinking concept. So nowadays all the educational sector, so they have implemented the design thinking. So it provides the solution based approach to solving the problem, and the student they have learned, and the learning concept they have transformed into the prototype. So in before that they have applying some knowledge and getting empathy about the ideas. The ideas is make into the ideation is going to possibility or not, and implementation, and finally they are going to provide the prototyping and all. So this is the way the particular idea, that is raw idea, is transformed into the prototype. So this is the way the students are attracted this concept and all. Next one is that so blended learning. So it is also known as hybrid learning. So it is a combination of the traditional classroom and non-formal, that is online courses and all. So what are the advantages of the blended learning is that in the classroom environmental, so we have equipped with the smart classroom. The teacher is going to teach the lesson. Along with that, if require, is going to play the videos, and if require, it's going to based upon the concept. It require is going to do the activity, or is going to access the online content, or is going to what is the things is required for the particular topics. So all the things enabled in the classroom, that is the combination of these two is that. So that is also blended learning. And next we are enter into the in continuation with the teaching pedagogy and the teaching learning process is there. So classroom management, the concept. The classroom management is very important. So because of that, as a teacher enter into the classroom, so we should create the awareness of the concept, and the class will be effective and the class will be handled by the faculty with the student engaged techniques and all. So that is very, very important. So in the classroom environmental, not supporting is there, but effective teaching and learning methoding is totally collapsed in that. So we can create the classroom environmental is good place to learn the things, that is transformation from the teacher to the student. And why is classroom management so important? So very, very important is that the classroom management, the teacher not only teach the lesson and all, so it creates the meaningful academic learning and the social emotional growth is there, and we can provide the very, very important knowledge, and that should be in the positive manner. Instead of that, in the classroom, normally the classroom we enter into that and we are expecting these kind of structure and follow is that. First of all, the teacher should create the structure of the classroom. For instance, 50 minutes or 1 hour class is there. So this class is designed by individual teaching pedagogy. So for 10 minutes we assigned for activity, and 20 minutes we are explaining concept is there, and another 20 minutes the student able to provide their perspective, that the idea and all. And it should be interactive one. Instead of that, only one person is going to speak in front of the all the things is there. So all the persons should speak, and they are sharing and their perspective view about the particular concept. This is very important. And so what is the qualitative teaching learning is that? So when enter into the class and the classroom management, the management theory, so these things we are very, very important things are there. So planning before entering in the class. Yes, just now I have explained that, shared the thoughts of that. So for instance, 1 hour class is there. So 1 hour class, how to manage for this 1 hour or engaging the students for entire 1 hour. So we should plan about these timing schedule and what are the concept we are going to explain in the 1 hour and all. So these things are important. And learning, create the learning environmental. So we should create the learning environmental is very essential. So teaching through illustration and illustration, yes, definitely. Instead of lecturing, the total concept is that we should go for illustration, demonstration, video presentation, activity, or some map minding activity, or we go for that role play and all, and create student centered classroom. And finally, is that meaningful and authentic and evaluation and all. Teaching supporting tools is there. So in continuation with the classroom management, so these supporting tools are very, very important. So online communication tools, what planning tool, social media channel, document management tool, online video tool, online evaluation tool. So among the all the supporting tools is that. So we are explaining some of the tools is that. So first one is that online communication tool. Yes, definitely. So now we are communicating the online communication tool. We are sharing as the co-learner. I am the co-learner. So we are sharing our thoughts with the nearby co-learners is that. So it's very important. And our thoughts is virtually we are sharing is that, and enabling remote team collaboration. So this is few examples of online communication tools. And the social media channels is that. So today's we are discussing, we are executing, we are something, so that is immediately posted in the any one of the social media channel. So it is because of the techno world period, easily we can share our knowledge, easily we can post our idea, and we are discussing about that, and we can easily get the thoughts and all. So that is important of the and impact of the social media channel. Next one, online evaluation tool. So this online evaluation tool, we are learning and sharing in the classroom environmental. We should assess of that what kind of evaluation method is required for that. So what kind of evaluation method we require, and with the help of the software mechanism we can create our evaluation mechanism easily. The students are they can able to take the quiz or assessment or any assignments we have provided with the help of the modern tool usage and all. And these are the some best practices but not limited to that. So we are in the traditional way of learning and all, we are approaching that best practices. So brainstorming methodology, role play, poster design, so mind map, group discussion, case study, boot camp, activity. So among these things we are going to discuss with in front of that few of the topics. So brainstorming the all the people require in the classroom is that that is the project based learning is that. So we should aware of that the SWOT analysis, the particular student. So the student we have identified that in the formation of the group, so they have strength in the particular topic or they are weakness and we need to improve them, and they are added some additional idea for the doing of their project and all, we should encourage them. So these are followed by the brainstorming session and all. And in continuous is the brainstorming, the role play. So role play is the just like that skits or the what is the role belongs to the concept to act on that. They can individually or grouply they can witness the concept and all. So it provides the opportunity for critical observation of the peers and all. The next one is that boot camp. So nowadays, all the education system, so they are continuously conduct the boot camp. So the boot camp is very important to provide the understandability of the physical and mental agility of the cognitive learning is that. When going to comparison with the short line online courses, so boot camps typically offer a broader foundation preparation for the future career technology and all. And now I'm going to conclude our session. These reference we have used for our presentation and all. And any discussion we are going to discuss about that.
So, thank you very much, sir. Wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Now I request dear participants, please, if you have any query, come ahead and discuss with Honorable keynote speaker. Please welcome. Prabhakar sir, some voice is coming from your side, you know.
Yes, sir. I will.
Somebody is talking there, and the voice is always coming from your side. Dear participants,
One
now I
second, sir.
request you all.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Yeah. How to create the mind mapping tools during the online classroom and support to the students, sir. Have you got, sir, mind mapping tools?
Sir, created any online tool at all, sir. Instead of the creation of that online tool, for instance, for example, the course is the visual design course is there, sir. In that visual design course, we are applying design thinking concept to create their ideas on particular visual designs. So they can apply just like the poster design, the poster design how unique from the each others. So in the way we are each and every individual or each and every into the group, so we can mind map their concept with the real world scenario and all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Vidyasagar sir, you got the answer?
Sir,
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
one more
Very
question
nice.
from my side, sir. Sir,
Yes, sir.
Dr. Prabhakar, sir.
Please, sir.
Your presentation is excellent, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, what are the various tools used for your innovative ideas, innovative teaching methodologies? Can you able to list some few tools, sir, for the presentation or for our students, sir?
So innovative learning methodology is that we are applying the role play or we are providing the best practices like the role play in the classroom, and then mind mapping, brainstorming, project-based learning, activity-based learning. So these are the some innovative methodology when compared to the traditional way of learning and so on. So these methodology definitely impact the student and easily understand the concept without any deviation.
Thank you,
Are you
sir.
okay, sir? Thank you, sir.
Sir, good evening. Dr.
Yeah,
Bittar,
good
sir,
evening, sir.
good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good
Prabhakar,
evening,
sir,
sir.
good evening. Sir, thank you for
Good
your
evening, sir.
wonderful presentation today. One question I want to ask, when we are teaching students, nowadays students are, their knowledge is only limited to the books and the classroom, what people are teaching. How they will think, little broader aspect or innovative aspect, and how they will grow further, because the knowledge is moving there and there only. It is not growing further. So, we want to create a generation where, they can expand their thinking and imaginations. And nowadays, we are going with AI and so many things. So in the classroom, how we can motivate students to do this kind of activity? Thank you, sir.
Sir, uh, Sir, in the traditional ways, for instance, nowadays the students are enabled with all the technologies. Because of that, they are all having the mobile phone with internet connectivity. So we are teaching, instead of that, they are easily learn about the concept. So they are expecting from how we are different from the traditional teaching methodology and all. So they are expecting from that. Instead of that, just teaching the class and all, we are providing activity to the student, and the various technology we are applying these things and all. These kind of tools mechanism we can apply in the classroom environmental. Definitely the student eager and their knowledge will be enriched, sir. This is definitely we are applying this concept in our classroom environmental. For example, 1 hour classroom is there. So in our class we are practicing that first 10 minutes will be recap of the previous classes, and 20 minutes the class session, and remaining 10 minutes we are going to do any activity or any role play or any mind mapping session, explain the remaining concept, and the last 10 minutes is that summarization. So these all the things, any one of the candidate we are pick out randomly for the routine of that classroom in that. Sir.
Okay, Swamin Shukla, you got the answer? Shukla sir, sorry.
So, they are not going to to, they are not there, it is only. So they have to find out. That kind of
Sir,
kind of
question
student.
is not audible, sir.
Sir, voice is getting break, sir.
Shukla sir, your voice is breaking.
Am I-
Okay. So thank you, Honorable Vidyasagar sir, Mingesh sir, Dr. Swanand Shukla sir, for asking a nice questions, and the keynote speaker have answered it very nicely. Now I request the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Betkar sir. Sir, please come and have some words for today's session.
Sir, thank you so much for that. I would like to provide my sincere for D.Prabakar sir and Prasant sir, providing this a platform to share our knowledge in sir. So thank you so much for opportunity, sir. Thank you, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Venkat sir and Prasant sir, for your valuable session given to us, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I move towards the vote of thanks. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur, is organizing, as we know, the World Record Series 2. Today is the 143rd day of the series, and the very sincere and honorable keynote speaker, Dr. D.Prabakar sir, who have explained the topic effective teaching and learning ways to engaging students in classroom environment. Now the topic have presented so nicely, sincerely, clearly. So I express sincere gratitude towards you, sir, for paying your valuable time to us. In your lectures, you have covered many points. At the very beginning, teaching learning process, then understanding the learners. Students must aware the teaching. Then teachers must aware the students. Teaching pedagogy, then pedagogy approach, importance of pedagogy in teaching, role of pedagogy in effective learning, why the classroom management is so important, teaching supporting tools as well as teaching different methods. Now these points have covered in your lecture so nicely. Again, I am very thankful to you, sir. Then I thanks to the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal Ambedkar sir, and colleagues from my college, Dr. Sanjay Kale sir, Dr. Anita Dole madam, Honorable Praveen Udge sir. So I thanks to you. And lastly, I thanks to all the participants who join the series regularly. So thanks to you all being a part of the series and motivates us and enhance the beauty of the series. So thanks to you all again.
Yes, sir.
Now
Sir,
I
Prasant,
request
sir.
all the participants that link which is given in chat. So permission of organizer. I think session is over here. Thank you very much. Thanks again, Prabhakar sir. Please, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vingesh sir. Thank you for
Thank you,
asking
sir.
nice questions.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.